What's up, Miss Juggalette? This is Rain Man, and if you don't know me, you're about to know me right now. And I'm gonna do a video response on your video known as Titties, You Are a Juggalette. Now, I automatically knew it was gonna be something about juggalo, females calling themselves juggalos. So I just thought, hey, you know what? I made a video about this 2 weeks ago, so I might as well just put some knowledge onto this, you know? And so, I thought I saw it all, but no, this is one video that had a lot of disagreements on, and there's only two things I agreed. Once when you said the name does not pertain to you as a slut if you call yourself a juggalette, and um, two was that I respect the fact that you said that if you see a boy and he's down, you can call him a juggalo. If you see a girl and she's down, you can call her a juggalette. I respect that. Now you're gonna have to respect the fact that people want to call themselves what they're comfortable with. Now, if they want to be called a juggalo and they're a girl, that don't call themselves a juggalo. That fits them. That fits their personality. If a guy wants to be called a juggalette, let him. He feels feminine. He feels that word fits him. Let him. And now let's go on with your video. The first thing that caught my eyes is when caught my ears is when you said that you have tits, you have a vagina, therefore you're a juggalette. I got man boobs, but I don't have a vagina. Does that mean I'm half juggalette? I'll leave that up to you. And the second thing you said was that you've been down for 12 long years, or you've been down for 12 years, and that you've been down for 12 years, and that technically you could call yourself a juggler or juggalette. No, 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 no. It does not. We don't give a damn, or it does not even matter how long you've been down. It doesn't matter how long you've been down. You can call yourself whatever fits you comfortably. Like I said, it fits your personality. It fits who you are. People wanna ask other juggalos to be real. They're being real, alright. But then whenever they be real, you want to classify them to something they're not. That's not being real. I'm sorry, but that's not being real. And I have this homie, Tori. She's been down less than a year, and she calls herself a juggalo because she likes to keep it old school, and because that she's more of a tomboy than a girl. She doesn't feel girlish. She feels like more of a tomboy type. That's all about fitting your personality. And let's see. Honestly, it does not matter how long you've been down. It does not matter what you call yourself. If you're down, you're down. You know what it means to be a juggalo, juggalette? Fuck it, you're down, alright? Does not matter. And, I've been down for 11 years, but that does not matter. I've been down for 11 years, and by the age of 13, I'm guessing, by the age of 13, I understood why females call themselves juggalos, But if you've really been down for 12 years, not judging you or anything, but then you should know that the term juggalo appeared before juggalette. You should know that Jimmy Madrox created the word juggalette because so they could divide the genders from boys to girls, females to males, And you should also know, like what Big Irish said, that Jay does not like the word juggalette, but he understands it, there's, and, I know a lot of female juggalos, and they like to be called juggalos. It doesn't matter, juggalo, juggalette, but they prefer to be called juggalo. Why? They all had one similar answers, because that's who they are. That fits them perfectly. Being called a juggalette to them does not make them feel more proud, or does not make them feel more of who they are, but that's how it is. They want to be called juggalos, so I respect their decision. Why? Because women have lived in such a double standard life. You have a single mom. She has to be the mom and the dad of the other children. You don't see back then, females could only be nurses, but they couldn't be doctors. Now they can't be doctors. Back then, they're meter fairies, but now meter maids, my bad, they're meter maids, but now they can be officers. Women that live such a double standard life, how come they cannot be pertained to juggalos, you know? Now, I will tell you one thing. One thing that grinds my gears is when a girl says she's a juggalo because, okay, like she goes like this, I'm a juggalette. And then one day she goes like, I'm a juggalo because I won't be pertained as a slut. Okay, that's just bullshit right there, and I have to slap that bitch. I'm sorry, but why? Because if you know you're a slut, be a proud slut. Don't give a fuck, okay? You know who you are. But if you're gonna let other people, if you don't want nothing bad to be said to upon you, then that's just really pathetic, you know? You know who you are, just stick with it. And then when you said that that it's like giving the females who call themselves juggalos, they have what you may call it, they it's like giving Jamie Madrox a slap to the face. Jamie does not really give a fuck, really. That does not mean anything. It just says that if they call themselves juggalos, they're being real with themselves. They don't really care what you call yourself. Juggalette, doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter, you know? And a lot of people do have a problem with females calling themselves juggalos, and you know, I'm gonna defend the female juggalos on their behalf. Why? Because you know that's who they are. Like I said throughout this whole video, that's who they are, and they have the choice. Like each and every one of us has the choice to be a juggalo or let, to run with the hatchet or not. You know, that's our choice. And out of overall, doesn't matter if you call yourself a juggalo, juggalette, you're still a juggalo. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. Because we all were known as juggalos. Whether you had a dick or whether you have a vagina, you were known as a juggalo back then. But then ever since they cut it down to juggalette, it does not mean you have to pertain to their rules for now. And that's not even a rule, that was just a statement, you know? But yeah, this is my video. Uh hope I wasn't too harsh or anything like that. And I still want that answer if I'm half a juggalette. Peace, much fucking clown love.